I really push them to, since we're coming out of the classroom, to think outside of the classroom and really focus on their research question and how they will build their installation around the question. And I think a lot of them really went out and did that.
My name is Sherwin McShine. This project is entitled Heroes Among Us. It's a magazine on the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service that interpreting the perception of the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service. The magazine was produced as a part of an organization existing since 1951, and the perceptions that a lot of firefighters, a lot of people think firefighters today still does nothing. So as to actually change the perception, the magazine was produced. It really inspired me to produce such a magazine to show who we are, what we do, and what the organization is about.
Now, I lived with a mother who was terrified of cockroaches. And I grew to detest the little devils. I really did. Did you know that the fear of cockroaches is called catsaridophobia? You know, sometimes I realize the media doesn't help. How insects are portrayed in film and television have also had a really profound effect on how I feel about them.
I know he loves me because he holds my hands, caresses, and kisses me. He hit me last night with those same hands, but he didn't really mean it. I made him angry because I wore that dress again. I knew I shouldn't wear that dress, but it hugs my hips so perfectly and feels so soft against my skin.
So this is called the Unmasking of Black Consciousness. Exactly what it is a representation of who we are. Of course, it is open to perception because everyone has a different perception of things. Someone may come in here and they may see it as just, maybe just a triangle with some lights. Another person may come in and say, it leads my eye to the top, which is precisely technically what I did.
My name is Stefan Singh, and the name of my project is A Lot More That Meets the Eye. It is a photography book geared towards the theme of perception. You know, certain times we look at a photo and we have our own perception about what we see, what is presented to us, but really and truly there's more to that photo that meets our eye.
My own experience, but the book is not geared towards only mixed kids. The story itself centers around being bullied because of the way you look. Right.
The name of my project is What is Life? Life is a Legacy of Caring. I was inspired by this project because I was doing some research on a theorist called Heidegger for mediated environment. Heidegger is a theorist who looks at the meaning of life, the essence of life. I used the medium of a photo essay with narration, and I created a scene from a wedding reception straight to the life of the parent having a kid right up to graduation.
How could I be so stupid? Stupid God!
My project is entitled The Darker Side of the Sun. It's a 30-minute screenplay based on a young girl's kidnapping, I should say abduction for trafficking. My inspiration behind this screenplay basically is the society we live in now. As you would realize or you would see in the news that a lot of people go missing and you really do not know what is taking place, what is happening with them.
Folk fantasy storytelling through dance. This project, the purpose of this project is to really see if persons who do not have a background in dance or in dance in general, if they will be able to follow a story told using different dances within the same genre, if they'll be able to follow
what is happening and really know what is the outcome.
My name is Ria Ward. My project is entitled We Are One, and it speaks to the levels of diversity within Trinidad and Tobago. My piece is a human jigsaw, and it's painted in different shades of skin, different skin tones, to show just how diverse we are. Part of my research would be people who come to interact with the installation. I'd like to know what shade they pick. Is it that they choose a skin tone similar to theirs? Is it that they're attracted to a lighter or a darker skin and they choose that instead? Is it that they think that a different shade is more beautiful than theirs?
It's good to see how the course is moving forward, and see that now the final year students, the final students, are exhibiting in public exhibition space. So that's fantastic to see, and I hope that the course and the program is going to go on from strength to strength.